the single greatest feud in Cultaholic history is Tom versus Lav mics.
Right.
Because I swear, every time we come to
You just don't know how to clip them up,
I don't know what's wrong.
Step one is you've got to shove them up your shirt.
Okay, hang on.
Put them up your chest. I mean, you've got all this room to clip it.
I don't know.
All this room right up to about here where it won't twist.
I don't know what.
Oh my God.
If I put it here. See, look, why did
This
you
is
do
going to
that?
sound horrible for them. They're going to be like,
You're having a lovely time.
why does it do what?
Hang on, there.
Perfect. Literally perfect.
Is that alright? Here is your wrestling news. Future plans for Becky Lynch have been revealed. WWE have announced a pay-per-view for New Year's Day. And is Braun Strowman signing with Impact Wrestling? We'll get to the bottom of this in a moment. Later today on the channel, I had a little bit of a rant in front of the camera. I've come up with 10 better ways you could have brought Becky Lynch back at SummerSlam.
There are probably many better ways than having her turn up and squash the champion who carried you and SmackDown through the COVID-y period where you really needed people to be watching and everybody really got on side with her. And 20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 seconds. Disgusting.
I came up with 10. We'll do it later. But looking ahead to Becky Lynch's plans now, she is back. Dave on Wrestling Observer Radio saying they went with Becky as a heel, as we know, and they're going to try and use her to elevate Bianca Belair. So the plan is to continue this feud.
It was always the plan, guys.
Hey!
It was always the plan. That's
it was
why
Agatha all along.
And then immediately, oh my God.
Yeah, so Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair is the plan. And I don't know whether... This is... I think the problem is that now that she's a hit, I don't know, are people going to get behind Bianca and boo Becky? Surely not.
I'd hope so. If they want to turn a heel, you better hope they're going to boo her, because this is just a massive cluster if it all goes wrong. Because Bianca Belair has come out of nowhere and managed to solidify herself in that division.
Yeah.
And now she, not just her, but Carmella, everybody just looks stupid. I don't... There's no other option but to, issue a press release and be like, she's turning heel. But I don't know. I just don't know.
Trust the process, they say. And I think I said this in the other news video. You burn me on the process so many times. When you say trust the process, it'll be fine.
Well, it's just kind of like, we'll figure it out. It's like, well, you better figure it out because this could go horribly, horribly wrong. And really, just put a dampener on what's been a nice little boom period throughout, for the SmackDown Women's Division throughout lockdown.
I'll tell you what's a dampener, is when you are told, can you work New Year's Day?
I cannot believe the goal of this.
I can't believe it.
Do you know how much I am going to be hanging out of my ass? And I've now got to contend with WWE. It's like when they did Christmas Day. It's like monsters. It's New Year's Day. Let your talent get off. Oh, God.
WWE caught a press release from them say WWE will kick off the new year at State Farm Arena in Atlanta on Saturday, January the 1st, 2022, marking the first time in history a WWE pay-per-view event will be held on New Year's Day. The show is called WWE Day 1, and it's going to be airing at 8 p.m. Eastern on New Year's Day night on Peacock in the US and the WWE Network everywhere else. Tickets go on sale on Friday.
Oh my God! It's not even a matinee. It's not even a matinee.
It's not even a matinee.
If you made it a matinee, it would have been all right. It's 8 p.m. Do you know how late that is here? Do you know how late that is? Oh!
I mean, to be fair, I would normally spend all day New Year's Day sleeping anyway.
If anything, yeah, it means I'll be slightly less hungover, but that doesn't matter. It lasts 3 days. It's New Year's.
What will the roster look like by WWE Day 1? It's probably going to be 25 people, all sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah, maybe.
An NXT.
No, they'll have to be sponsored by Coca-Cola and talking about how Pepsi sucks all the time. Skittles!
Oh, fruity! God, they're so fruity! Clip that, use that however you wish. Some news to go to New Japan. Kenta put on Instagram, I got COVID last few weeks. First of all, I apologise to everyone who had to change plans because of me. Fortunately, my symptoms were not too bad. Just had a fever over a few days and lost my sense of smell. Now, totally fine. Got a negative test. Stay safe and stay healthy. Kenta hasn't been on New Japan since the Rambo Battle Royal.
I'm just happy that he's feeling better. You know, it's so worrying, especially the situation in Japan. As we spoke about several times, it just seems to be really still in a state of turmoil over there, and cases they're really having to try and get them down. It's all quite scary over there and quite touch and go still. So it's nice to hear that he has beaten it, that he's going to be fine, that we will see him return to our screens soon.
Batista and Jason Momoa in the news today. So Momoa was on the Late Late Show with James Corden, and he revealed that he had a text off Dave Batista saying, "Mate, we need to do a buddy cop film."
I am all for this. I'm all for it. I've not seen it. I know the ratings trashed it, but I really want to see Stuber because it just seems like the perfect film to watch while drunk. And I think, you know, any chance for Batista and Momoa, like I can't wait to see June. I can't wait to see June. I can't wait to see June. So, you know, any chance for those guys to work together more, I'm all for it. And Batista in a comedy role, all day.
Absolutely. Fine, Alamon. Let's move over to Impact Wrestling for this one. So, Impact gets we get a lot of talk about people turning up in Impact. Impact kind of feels like that little halfway house between leaving to AEW. From WWE.
Well, it's kind of turning into that. So the problem here is, and it's always been that kind of situation with the forbidden door, is that the more doors that open, the more talent that gets onto AEW programming or works with AEW talent, the more that AEW fans may cry for that talent to join AEW full time. Now, it's not, some big evil plan. I'm not saying that. It's just one of those things where, as an audience is more and more exposed to talent, they maybe want to shift on to somewhere they had a bigger response, or they want to work in a new way, or they want to have a new gimmick, or they want to do whatever. But at the same time, I don't know. It's Impact. They've been around forever. Nothing will kill Impact Wrestling.
No.
And they'll make it through this. They'll make it through it.
They gotta get through this. Impact's EVP Scott D'Amore was on Jay Chung's Twitch stream. They were at the baseball, or as we call it over here, the Rounders, last night.
Don't do that. Baseball's great.
So's Rounders. Big fan of the Worcester sauces.
Oh God.
I made that up. I really hope they are a Rounders.
There is a team called the Worcester sauces.
But during the stream, Scott D'Amore did a little bit of cheeky spoiling. I don't know whether he meant to or not. I think he did. So first of all, he said, tune in this Thursday when Buddy Murphy premieres for Impact Wrestling.
Nice.
Now, Buddy Murphy was not at the tapings that they did.
Okay.
Not to say that they won't have a vignette video.
Maybe he's just been a cheeky troll.
He could just be the cheekiest of trolls. But Buddy Murphy now, Buddy Matthews, I think it'll be a good fit for Impact.
Absolutely.
Impact or New Japan, I think for Buddy.
I think Impact, New Japan, PWG, anywhere. Anywhere he can wrestle, he needs to show what 205 Live was all about and why he is a massively underrated talent and why WWE shouldn't have let him slip through their fingers or booked him in stupid situations and mental angles. Like, the guy can work unbelievably in the ring, and I can't wait to see what's next for him.
Also, Scott D'Amore mentioned that Impact Wrestling were, quote, on the road to Braun for glory.
Now, Braun is another person I could see working well in Impact. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Like, Impact's always had a thing for a bit of a monster, and I think it works quite well.
I think he'd be booked quite nicely in Impact Wrestling.
Oh, for sure as well. But you missed the most important one. Scott D'Amore saying, tune in on Thursday when Impact's going to get a little bit stone cold. And then he was like, oh, it's also going to get a bit The Rock. And it started getting a bit worse from there.
Tune in, because Impact is going to get a bit The Undertaker and Kane.
It's just going to get a little bit ass man in here.
I like how we've gone. Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Billy Gunn. That's a lovely little roller coaster.
What are you on about? The one Billy Gunn?
He's got it all.
He's the one. It's literally in his name. Nobody's better. He's the one.
Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Jack and Owen are back later on playing Football Manager. Also, latest news as we get it throughout the day at cultaholic.com. On the channel as well. Do make time to watch Andrew on his beautiful date with his new girlfriend.
I watched that this morning. I had the day off yesterday, so I deliberately was like, I am not watching the channel, I'm not going on Twitter, I'm not doing anything. And then this morning I went on, I saw the video was live, and that was the most awkward 7 a.m. watch I think I've ever done. That was really brilliant. I can't believe, you can't even explain the level of cringe. Just watch it. Just watch it.
A difficult task. Not
the
impossible,
looks that
but
people
difficult.
were giving him, man.
Go watch that now. By now, we're in the corner, and then it might even be around here.
Around here, yeah.
One of them.
If not, just click the channel one, which is also like down there
the
somewhere.
shop one is there.
Yeah.
Do that one.
I mean, the longer we talk here, the less likely it is that that's going to be underneath.
Oh, quick then, love you, bye.